Some days are meant to be my day off, man. Or sometimes I don't mind a wee easy job. Like if somebody calls me round for a bit of mowing, I'm like, sound. But not 250 foot of privet. I'm only doing half the day because it is a Sunday, like. And I'm sitting down as well while I'm doing it. So I think this garden is my biggest garden yet. This isn't even a quarter of it, man. Like this privet hedge and all these lawns that I'm walking down. I have to do the lawns as well. So it stretches out over fields, this garden. I So if you look there to the right, she had already had a couple of gardeners come in and start this hedge. But I think they got like 2 hours in and just abandoned ship, man. Which is tight, like, for her. So we're going to do as much as we can for her today. And, we'll come back every fortnight. It's a fortnightly client. But to be honest with you, man, like, looking at this garden, a weekly thing wouldn't be bad. But anyway, it's her choice. So, I mean, looking at it on camera, I'm going to roughly say that I was reducing it by at least a metre and a good, maybe a little bit over a metre. And that was on the sides and the top. She has 2 garden bins for this garden, and that's nowhere near enough. So she's actually got a burn pile as well in a little section, so that was handy. I filled the 2 garden bins, and then I just dragged the tarp down with a load of privet on it, as much as I could really carry down to the burn pile. There must have been about 10 runs, and that was on top of the 2 garden bins, and that was for about half the hedge. And bear in mind, this is only one side. The other side's a farmer's field, but she has to do the other side as well. I can't remember why. But yeah, I have to go round and do the other side too. So I cleaned and sharpened these hedge trimmers for today. And yesterday I took them all apart, right down to the very bare bones, to get everything cleaned. And then sure, didn't I forget what way I took it apart and what way it went back together. So it's a bit of a mad one. But it worked out well, like I'd have no trouble taking it all apart again if I needed to. And I probably will, because these get dirty quick for me. And I want to keep these well. They're probably one of my favourite tools that I have. Like, it's one of them jobs, man, that's just the same thing over and over again. Just consistently repeating the same pattern. But, you stick the tunes in and then you zone out. You do it subconsciously as long as you keep that line level and you're flying, and you're sitting down half the time on them wee ladders. So no complaints, like. I wouldn't even call this a day's work. Well, it wasn't a day anyway. I only came for a few hours to do this. But, it's something to do, isn't it? Bit of money. And, she's chuffed because nobody's stayed to help her, like. Because, I don't know, she said the 2 gardeners that came before just stood around chatting. And they done that wee section that I showed you in a couple of hours. So, she was happy enough. She was like, I feel exposed now, but I can see all around me. I can see the whole village there, like. And you can, to be fair, like, you can see everywhere now. It's a really nice garden, this. Whenever I had... she found me on my website, I think, so... that was the first lead I got on that website, and, I'm thankful for that. That's a good wee website. The Evolution Web Design had built me, so... There's first lead, brilliant garden I've got, and, it'll be a client for a long time. So, happy days. See you in the next one.